653 followers. Yeah. I think I started on 30 something followers. Yeah, by up to that point at one point. Yeah. The fact that I've watched for 7,066 hours this year is crazy. That on my stream, yeah. Wait, on my stream? No, that can't be right. If I've only streamed for, I give him a mile. I'm gonna stream for. Watch me for 130. Yeah, 1300. Yeah. That's almost all my hours as well, by the way. Last year was 12,000 for you, and then you got a job for 4. If you got a job that, when you, like me, you had a job that where you work from home. You say it, by the way. For your channel, mine were 154 hours watched, or 1,458 chats sent. Yeah, it's not bad, man. You didn't start watching me though until like a bit later on into the year, though, didn't you?
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
Around March, yeah, sounds about right.
Your Grace.
Is the game to your liking, ladies?
Aren't we not curious trousers?
Something afoot, do you think?
You see anything? They should be in the woods.
Das one note slop.
I would have thought and folk would augur from the memory which peacocks pecked at grave.
Don't you mean hens? The common folk nobles augured from
In any case, for those who wish to see their fortune, there's more grain on the table.
It's green gold.
They seem to like his seats. I wonder what a soothsayer would say to that.
It seems an ill omen.
Work doth one note slop.
Have you noticed?
You watched me for 927 hours, yeah.
Is something afoot?
I'm going to presume strongly that the upcoming year, the numbers across the board will be lower.
Here, it's an heirloom. It was my
Duke
grandfather's.
Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable.
Only my spirit is willing as my flesh is weak.
I checked your channel and I saw you streaming quite a lot. A lot of those players is going to be playing League more now. Luckily, you imagine watching to bias. He means well. I think it's mainly because of
Dark secrets taints even a fairy tale that she liked to
Stop, send the whip, await those running riot.
Here to hunt
Mademoiselle,
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I know not how to repay you.
just because yeah, the situation at the moment, living situation.
And now I shall drink, dance, and repeat. This is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work.
or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
I was going small, beautiful cat. Let's go do the hard way, right? Speaking of I mean, he's not small, but he's definitely a beautiful cat. There he is. There he is. Being a big boy now. He's lost his kitten face. He has his adult face now. I'm trying to lean the camera over there a little bit so he's in frame. Okay. Es muy gajo. Where did this bleeding horse go?
Roach likes carrots. Maybe Unicorn will too.
This is an outrage. An outrage, I tell you.
It's against the rules.
Too jumpy. Need to give it some space. What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot?
Just do that often, all the time. When I'm streaming, he sits here, and when I'm working, he sits here on the keyboard.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Getting a cat changes your life significantly for the better, true. Especially if it's an indoor cat. So there's a very good argument that dog is man's best friend. And while that is true, the bond between a cat and when they've chosen you to be their human is a bond for life. Yeah. Because even if you put the cat up for adoption, for example,
Fish should be easy to
they will
spot
never
from
get
under.
a new human, they just get new owners.
It's a good thing you've come.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water?
Perhaps that's the way to do.
My, he's brave. Swim on, good man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Ivar's a ragdoll, so he's a premium breed. But any cat will do.
Hey, wait.
Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful.
Looking personnel.
Under Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable. Banquets and wine are rather suited for pleasant mirth. The light is positively useless. She can't possibly see a thing.
What? You say
He started Cyberpunk as a street kid.
Abstract
Other than the very start of the game and a few dialogue options, that's all that matters. That's all the
I must see a medic.
that's all that matters.
Yet again
The
yet again they'll soil the carpets.
it's a shame really 'cause they cut a lot of content out the game just to get it out sooner.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Against the rules.
Unique dialogue options.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Begin groaned, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Mice and cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No, the hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens. Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Let's go rope plank. The rare blue rope plank sighting. Was a good moment, yeah.
Wait here.
We did most of the the path over the weekend, but this is basically near at the start of the actual game. Explain.
What the butch?
What was that?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
It's not about me. How many innocents have we actually cut down?
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
How much damage my art does.
I won't let you kill again.
Oh. Well, it wouldn't let me roll. I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, if you... Whoever reaches lower health first, this cinematic plays out, doesn't it?
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help
Oh,
myself.
boss fight. Well, I didn't actually skip it. I got like
No.
on a piece on a
He's my
ladder and I
friend.
couldn't get out.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition.
Yeah.
No
Roleplay,
one
remind me
to-
again what happened? Between these two?
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Ded'Aard. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Ded'Aard is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Ded'Aard is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Ded'Aard, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
So, in here, in this glass, there's like a very small, like a less than half a mouthful of iron brew left, right? Ivar decides to stick his paw directly into the cup, to dab his paw, and then just taste what it is. Like a full-on XDD Ivar moment. Iron brew even good poisonous for cats.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Ded'Aard an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend.
Greenskins! Thought I smelled something.
Ded'Aard found what was left.
Yeah, what the hell is
As
this?
per our codex, he had a choice.
Yo, take follow mode off. Hang on. Follow off. Yo, how's it going? But hey, how's it going? Follow mode's off. You can type follows off. Yo, how's it going, everybody? B raid. Boring little B. Hope you had a very good stream. Yeah, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, everyone? How's it going, B? We're just playing some Witcher 3 at the moment. Blood and Wine, the expansion. Yeah, give Boring Little B a follow, guys. This is for the Raiders? Yeah. Yenno Triss. We went with Yennefer and Ciri and Kira. Oh, Ciri, sorry. Yennefer, Kira. What's her name? Shani? Yeah. And obviously in Blood and Wine, we're going to be the other one as well. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm Rainston. I'm what I consider to be a mature streamer, but we do like to have fun here. And I do stream a wide variety of RPGs mainly. My next RPG, next major game after this will be a fully modded run of Fallout New Vegas. To coincide with the season 2 coming out in a couple of weeks' time. So, if you are interested in that, feel free to drop a follow and see what over 200 mods in 4K looks like on stream. We're playing Witcher 3 with 210 mods in 4K, so if you want to stick around and join us, we'd love to have you. Team Yen, let's go, hell yeah.
To care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more.
Hope you had a good stream, B. What were you playing?
Itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique...
Red Dead fan 2? Not awesome. We played Red Dead 2 earlier this year.
It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Ded'Aard's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Ivar's my if you want to know where all our emote ideas come from, this is Ivar. 2 years old. And 2 years old last month. He's already a big boy. The size of him. Huge. Full cat, yeah. Believe it or not, he's still not fully grown either. He's got another 18 months of growing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they come for the streamer, but they stay forever. That's usually how it works. Is that right? He has his own little tree up here, but he also likes staying next to me. So, wait. Excuse me. And, a bit upset with me carrying him. I've got a tweet. He just bit me. He just bit me. He tweets a cat right now. Thing so he just bit me, and now I'm rewarding him for biting me. That's good. He bit you, he goes loves you. I have our cam up. I have our cam. There you go. There you go. Does Ivar ever meow, by the way? Never heard him. Yeah, he does. Meows all the fucking time. There's one of my clips is him meowing directly into the mic. It's on my YouTube, I think. Hang on, let me grab it for you. Remember, he asks sometimes. Yeah, he does. Yeah, sometimes you can hear him in the background. Yeah, here it is. Look. You know, this is a co-streamer. This one here. Last year. In fact, that was around about this time last year. It's insane. Best Ivar clip is when he bolted out of the room when I started a fire. Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Ded'Aard is no
He grows too fast, yeah.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
I remember when Ivar, I could literally hold Ivar in my hand like this. He just lied, full stretch out of my hand.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
So yeah, I got my ass whooped. I got no white honey. I'm gonna eat. There we go, much better. So yeah, for those who are familiar with Witcher 3, we are going for an Ard build, like, as we call it, a Ded'Aard build. We are mainly focusing on the Griffin armor. Full Grandmaster Griffin armor. The next gen update, everything's 4K textures, high quality, ray tracing, the works.
Fair folk, It's recommended you stay in your homes after dark.
I also have an AoE loot, auto loot on as well. Anyways, when it lags like that a little bit, it just means that I've looted a lot in a very short amount of time.
Work and no play, right, Witcher?
I can narrow that down a little bit, I think. Is the Witcher nerd I told you about months ago. Oh yeah, I think when I rated their stream, they mentioned playing The Witcher earlier. So, I've done everything, by the way, there is in this game, for the most part. Like, everything. This is what I'm considering to be the last ride. So this will be the last time I'll ever play The Witcher 3. Because after this run, I don't think I've got anything else to do.
Run, Roach.
Around here, it's wine, and more wine.
Yeah, so everyone who's come from B-Stream, where are you guys from? What games do you enjoy playing? Watch other people playing.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Archballs, I hate Archballs. But... Sure. New game plus and deathmatch difficulty, they just instantly kill you. I need to actually kill him, really. They come back, don't they?
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here. Let's dance. Witching wars. There's plenty around here. Just wonderful.
What's a good name task? Wings deep goatee? Yeah, I'm not I don't think I'll be having that either. To be fair, not hard, yeah. It's in that Rings D jogging. It's like my #1 emos. By a huge margin is insane. Cheering Jiha.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Ded'Aard wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
I think David Hass has had a copy here.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Okay. Lick the hand.
It's Ded'Aard's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded.
Gentlemen,
after we became friends.
Rains to base.
Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first
whole
tests.
year.
It's complicated. So, without delving into details, it is possible to use any
it says you were subscribed for 12 months.
What a whole body
But then it says you subscribed for 11
How's
months.
it work? We need any special equipment?
Even so,
We must
very much,
claim
man.
a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather
You
poetic
get the year regardless.
resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one
Maybe it
into
must
a
be a
trance
bit of hop in it.
similar
How
to
you been?
that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Ded'Aard was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Ded'Aard's hideout.
Yeah, things going alright. Not too bad. No complaints.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely.
Maybe on the
And the
tree.
reason why I in turn gave it to
Tell you what. Just, he's getting a lot of attention here, and just because you want more, I'll whack him on. There he is.
to remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Ded'Aard? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a
Hey, B, are you not a partner? I thought you were a partner.
possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to
Could be a
appear
partner.
in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Ded'Aard's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Fortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
What a based individual.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Make XDX riches.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
I was thinking, by the way, because in my Fallout 4 run, we did a what was our build in Fallout 4? I don't remember. What was it? I honestly can't remember what our build was in Fallout 4. Yeah, I can't remember. Well, I can tell you what it wasn't, and it's probably the build I'm going to go for in Fallout New Vegas. I think I might go for not necessarily a stealth. Maybe, well, actually, yeah, I'll probably go for stealth, like sneak. I'm going to try it. Because New Vegas has good sneaking builds, doesn't it? Especially with the mod pack update.
Gotta ask you the big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded?
Are they a range sneak? Why not both?
We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, Ergo, it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Yeah. This is what men talk about, by the way. This is what middle-aged men talk about. Good old philosophy banter over a bottle. Yeah.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Det'Aard recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Det'Aard bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cirilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. All right. Give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say. But I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Interesting question. Regis or Zoltan? Yeah, to be honest, as cool as Zoltan is, I'd still go with Regis. Like, I think his character. What do you mean? Like, Zoltan is a bro. Yeah, he's a bro that you can rely on. But and he'll always have your back. But so will Regis, but the difference between the two is that Regis is it's just that he's got logic, hasn't he? He's got that he's got that logic that, you know, you can connect with him on more than an emotional level. You've always picked Witcher here. Broke Plank has hang on, give us since you're the lore wizard here. Did Geralt choose to be a Witcher? Or was he forced into it? He has to be younger than a century, it's confirmed the newest book. We said that though in the previous dialogue when they were in the burnt out church. I just remember said, do you remember the year 9-7, whatever it is? And Geralt goes, that was like 3 centuries ago. So Geralt was forced then. He was indirectly forced to be a Witcher. Still needs to read the new book. Yeah, but he said he read about it and experienced it. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. So, you know, if I remember correctly, I also choose. Yeah, I'd be a Witcher. So I'm curious. I think I've always chosen number 1. This is my third playthrough of Blood. No, sorry, yeah, this is my third playthrough of Blood and Wine. I've always chosen number 1 as well. I'm going to choose number 2 just to see what he says.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a Witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a Witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Broke Plank is the Witcher lore master. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say out of everyone I know, especially on Twitch and in real life, he knows more about The Witcher than anyone else.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst
Over
case
this
scenario,
next,
I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
They were yapped a while, weren't they? My only problem with Blood and Wine is that after this quest, it's so easy to accidentally brute force to me story one binge. I completely agree, which is why we did a lot of side stuff. That's why we did a lot of side stuff first. I've already got like 14 hours into the expansion, and I've only just started the main quest. You missed quite a bit. Yeah, we did most on the weekend. The only things that we didn't do is these. I'm gonna do this one like if and when really. Return to the hermit and have him judge your deeds. Oh yeah, we can go get the erendite now. Do these as well. Yeah, let's go get erendite. For fuck's sake, dude, come on, just... They do so much damage. Let's try it again. It's spawned at such a weird place as well because it triggers next to the sign. Got it. I got it just in time. I really want to play this game and all the DLCs, everything is ready, but I still can't get Cyberpunk out of my head. I just restarted it as Street Kid. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. how many hours have I got on Cyberpunk?
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
How many hours have I got on Cyberpunk? Let's have a look. I have. Right. There you go. Well, yeah, I was pretty much 375 hours. Yeah. 375 hours. And you know what? I'd play it again. It is my favorite game of all time. Like, yeah, I will just go ahead and say it is my favorite game of all time. Like,
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Daytime, yeah. The problem is if I use Erendite, I don't get my 6-stack bonus. Ow. My 6-stack bonus.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
It was your favorite gang. Yeah. It was my favorite gang. Who's my favorite gang in the Cyberpunk?
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
What a hell of a sword. But to be fair, it's like the second best sword in the game.
Just wonderful.
Is there anything that's the best since it scales? Wait, has it always scaled? Is it the next gen update it scales? Yeah, each blow generates a charge which increases the sword damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expand its charge to permanently increase the weapon's charge damage. Damage is increased by X to a maximum of 10, increasing along your character level. Killing sprees to stack more damage, yeah. It's probably best. Go back to Valen. And just farming like the low level ghouls and just one shot and everything. The thing is, so we've got a 6 stack Grandmaster Witcher gear bonus. Is it really worth giving up 40% yard and trap increase with increased stamina regen and sign intensity and reduced damage? I don't think it is, you know. Hey, how's it going, J-Bell? How's it going, boys? Like, I literally drop a yard and trap, spam Ard, and everything around me dies. Suddenly your Erendite has 400 damage more than your steel sword. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
I mean, after you stack it for a while, but yeah, with your build, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. It's a great sword, don't get me wrong, but this sword is for builds that operate around sword damage. As my build operates me spamming R as much as possible. Yeah, reminds me. Got enough here. Need more red mutagens. Yeah, we need more red mutagens. Oh. Start combat. Sword attack power and sign intensity increase for 30 seconds by 30% for each foe after first. So when fighting 11 foes, the bonus is 300%. Once it wears off, sword attack power sign intensity drop 10% for each participant foe after first, modifier cannot exceed 70%. Yeah, enemies knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. Enemies who are not frozen are dealt an additional 6,500 damage. It's fucking insane as how strong this build is, man. Have you upgraded your Garnet Corvo Banco? You can get the necessary plans to make red. Good, that's a good shout, actually. No, I'm going to do that now. Actually, a stacked Erendite could do well with that. 50% of the damage to mutagen. This one here. Yeah, that Artisan Beetle is fucking broken, this build, man. It's all you have to do is just activate Quen, drop the Yard and Trap, wait for your stamina, well, activate Tawny Owl or whatever. And as your stamina is slowly regenerating all the time, you just spam hard. You just spam the fuck out of it. Shit, now we're going to level 3, nice. We've got unlocked another blue slot. Since we're using Yard, I mean, I'll just get this. But originally our build was Sith Lord, wasn't it? Just spam force push. Right, let's upgrade our upgrade this. How much money do I have now? Ah, 35,000.
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours. Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Kedweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
If I ever come into a lot of money,
vast.
And I would retire.
And now,
I would
sir,
retire to somewhere like southern France or Italy.
Follow me, please.
Or Spain.
Major Domo all your
And
life?
invest in a
Yes,
vineyard.
I come from a long line of
man.
major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Living in the city here, had some money. We went to northern Italy.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Wait, that chicken just opened the door. Didn't it? The chicken just opened the door. Yeah, just make yourself at home, dude. Yeah, go on. Do you want to jump on the bed? No? You need a bath, do you? Okay, no, I'll just leave you to it.
Here promised the
Major
hero
league
we
muscles,
can
yeah.
afford. Witcher, open the unbeliever's eyes.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Well, so he's economically more advanced than the south has always been.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Ago in your lifetime, so this originally you just economically pretty much dead apart from tourism and mafia. Yeah.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life.
Tourism, mafia, and football.
By jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
It is expensive though, northern Italy. We went to Lake what was it? Lake Mall or something? Lake Mollo.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place.
And there was an island in the middle of the lake, quite a large island.
Yet nothing stands
And there were houses on it, but there were private houses and private estates, like completely inaccessible by the public.
Other vegetation.
Apparently, allegedly, Madonna, George Clooney, and a couple of other celebrities all have houses on that island. And we're still jumping into a well of suicide if you fall and enter voluntary opulence. Yeah. It looks like a boot. Yeah. Was it the lake or sea we saw in the pics? Yes, it was. Yeah, that was Lake Komodo, I think it was called. Lake Komodo. Lake Como, that was it. But it's a huge ass lake, very big lake.
Madame Nina planted.
Like you needed a boat just to get from one side of the lake to the other. You needed to get a boat.
I might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
And it lists a pond. What defines a lake, though? Is it mass, like mass of water, or is it just the diameter?
Lovebirds tomorrow. Long live Matilda.
Just yesterday they were fighting like cats, and today they're in business together.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Sounds man-made. How much money do I need to fully upgrade this place?
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess.
That's okay. Oh, nice. I'll do it. I'll do it all in one go.
Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most.
Well, play
one
dispatch?
day to
Yeah,
arrive.
I will.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
I'll play it.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary
Simple
extravagance,
price, yeah.
I would wager.
I'll probably play it in January. I have a feeling. I probably won't get this done in time to have a break in between for a full run game, and then start Fallout New Vegas. Don't buy it, just hack it.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone.
Go to TOS, maybe. I can't comment on that.
I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
New Vegas remaster at some point. It's last next year, isn't it?
Why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompeli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also
not
made
been
room to
confirmed.
display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's been casually confirmed by an insider. But again, saying that, yeah, apparently a Fallout 3 remaster was casually confirmed by court documents, yet nothing has surfaced of it. But even still, like some mod packs that's available.
It's in your hands then.
It's basically next gen
Make the
anyway.
place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
Yeah, I read that too, Dave.
Is there anything else you require, sir?
That's all, isn't it?
Feels like...
I agree.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my...
I store all my books. Yeah, I've seen this, by the way, Broke Blank. So, progress on the path, right? This tells you what you need to do to obtain 100%, basically. Some of these I can't do because I failed them. Even though I had no intention of 100%ing this game. Also, you've seen this. I need one more Gwent card. And it's Draug. Draug in the monster deck.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Where do you get Draug from? Maybe, hang on. 3. Draug. You get it from? Once I get it. To get Draug, crack on crate after at quest completion. I didn't get it from them though. Hopefully I didn't get it from him. All these missable quests. At the moment, I think I am what? 57.27%. Let's put the Gwent trophy on there. How many relic swords I've got. Look at this stash. Look at this stash. I just want to upgrade the laptop. You need to it's all to do with the stuff in the back of it, really. Wait 3 days for the general refurbishment to finish. suppose I could just meditate 3 days, right?
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
Much better.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Fine, but maybe later. Something I'd like to ask you right now.
I am all ears.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Starting to get into this.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbished...
Hem's the gun.
So...
Well, you're in luck.
Let's do it.
Good idea.
The idea... Will you be needing anything else?
You know...
Rich new stable. Yep. There's the horse stamina. Nice.
Will you be needing...
Some housework.
Feels like...
Indeed.
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial.
Guest room.
I can tell. Is there anything...
More armor stands.
Yeah.
By this...
I'm just going to breeze through all this. I'll double weapon rack.
I know. Of course.
Thinking. Great.
Through it.
Yeah, Toby, please, so we have a better bed.
Anything?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk.
I shall be glad.
Play Gwent.
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Huh. Sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Play as the weakest deck in the game.
Scoia'tael. Sound all right?
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
Feeling lucky today. Use your strongest.
At your service, sir. Well then, let us play.
Right. I'll play another one with. Geralt's. Is it got a time of edge on the game? BB. I think it means BB. It just gives me more damage, to be honest. This guy pulls out Biting Frost, I'd be very upset. That richness I'm lucky. Yes. I have 8 of these in my deck, by the way. 8.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Maybe later.
As you wish.
Did you win anything from him?
Thanks.
Long live Leon and Matilda!
On some of these, on some of the quests, time related.
You know Master Leon made Matilda. Something tells me it's not just the new vintage they'll be putting out soon.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
One. 41 brave musicians. My blown, please. Thank you. Nice. I got the startup costs for vineyarders producing wine. And it's a lot. Personal brand.
I work from dawn to dusk's last
A witcher. There. This one around here. Full time.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I gonna produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Let's go claim all our relic gear. We'll even have Vesemir's hat as well. We'll put Vesemir's hat on the stand. The board and armor on, since it hard carried us through the mid game. Look at that. Use Thriller in our next to the bed. While pounding Yennefer, we'll have His Royal Highness watches. The original. I must have like spam saw the original Kermoran armor. The White Tiger stuff as well. I must have saw that. No. Was the sword that? I wonder if I actually have enough swords. Place in all the rack slots. No, don't have to farm because it's sold and all. I guess I don't. Okay, I'll do.
Snaps! My back aches something horrid!
What did Right say? Oh yeah, this is where we need to go, like... I remember this mission. So, I remember this as well. This is a pretty sizable side quest, so we'll do that another time.
Greetings. What do you sell? Thanks. So long.
Where is he?
The dressings, bandages. The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
But the visual clues of me being a witcher is clearly not obvious.
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he done it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Let's back, bro.
Wait, I will come with you.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous
And it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I'd prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Listen.
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Wait, is this the one from the trailer? Like the trailer for the expansion?
Damn it.
Good.
Servant, stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say...
Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits? It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Savaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
Let's see how much odd it takes to kill this thing. Just, like I said, there is a chance we can instantly kill anything with this
I
build.
will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler, who we must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Ded'Aard, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches. Ded'Aard laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Ded'Aard filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with, at long last, the Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
Good. I didn't get his. Struck his cat balls, good job it was empty. With the elven sword and shield.
Elfin King, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Ow. Fuck. I really hope it's saved. I was getting instantly killed. Not instantly killed, but I couldn't do anything. Like the animation of getting hit was just ongoing. I couldn't do anything. I need to hit hard, like, immediately. This is beyond difficult. This is beyond difficult. I needed to kill the mage, the one that's like casting that lightning ability, because it just stun locks me. There. How can you do this if I die in 2 hits? And I can't equip my own sword because I'm stuck with this elven sword. So yeah, I'm not even in combat yet. It's not letting me roll. I don't think I'm in combat. There's a few more tries. Nice. You go. They need a few more tries.
They came alive. By what witchcraft?
I think my initial arm blast
specialize in killing monsters, reviving them.
One of the
not
melee
so
guys
much.
instantly.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Ded'Aard. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Ded'Aard was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Tefethef had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words, they're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this as your reward.
Farewell.
Heal. And just go over there, don't we? Right, chat. In fact, I'm going to save it there. I'm going to save it there and call it a night. My evening streams, as you know, are early, are short ones. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Want to join the Discord so you know when next go live, feel free to do so. If you enjoy the content, yeah, if you want to know, feel free to follow the channel. I do this part-time as a hobby, so, you know, I play various games. So if you're interested in seeing me play various amounts of games, feel free to follow the channel.